Now, this is a News 18 exclusive that we are bringing to you in Breaking Inputs. We are in fact learning that a Pakistan-based terror outfit is planning to carry out a major terror strike in Jammu and Kashmir. Intelligence inputs received by News 18 expose Pakistan's nefarious attempt to the peace, in fact, disturb the peace in Jammu and Kashmir. As per inputs, a group of 5 terrorists have been identified as Walid Bhai group commander who are present at the Pakistani post of Pir Baba. As per these inputs, the Pakistani army has been directed to facilitate the infiltration of the terror group. There is another group of 3 terrorists of Jaish-e-Mohammed and 1 of Lashkar-e-Taiba, which is also waiting in the same area to infiltrate. As per the inputs, the group has carried out a recce of the area and would attempt infiltration in the next few days. Tejinder Singh Sodhi joins me with more inputs on that news story. Tejinder, we all know that winter is coming, and this is the time when infiltration attempts only in fact go up. What are you learning about these inputs?
Yes, you see, Pakistan has been desperate to push in these terrorists into the Indian side, and now the intelligence inputs which CNN-News18 has exclusively accessed clearly show that there are 2 groups of terrorists waiting in one of the Pakistan Army's post, which is called Pir Baba post. This is on the other side of the line of control in Poonch, and these terrorists, they are heavily equipped. What we have been told by our sources in the intelligence agencies, that these terrorists are carrying 2 rocket launchers along with 10 rockets. Most likely these are RPGs, rocket propelled grenade launchers, and also 5 AK series weapon along with large number of rounds, several hand grenades, Indian currency, eatables and other warlike stores. So these are 2 groups of terrorists. One first group of 5 terrorists and the other one of 3 terrorists. What we are told that the 5 terrorists include Walid Bhai, who is the group commander, Zabullah, Abu Turab, Abu Ukasha, Shuhab Hashmi. This is the first group which has carried out the recce just 2 days ago along the line of control, and they are preparing to infiltrate into the Indian side. Another group, which consists of 3 people, including 2 terrorists and 1 guide, has been identified. The guide has been identified as Riaz, and the 2 terrorists are Nasrullah, Gul Nawaz. What we are told by the sources that the Pakistan army continues to aid abet these terrorists, and these terrorists are hiding right now in a Pakistan army's position called Pir Baba, which is on the other side of the line of control. In the last couple of days, they have conducted recce of the area. They are trying to find a position from where they could infiltrate into the Indian side, and what the security forces do believe that in next couple of days, this group of terrorists would try to infiltrate into the Indian side. Another important thing, that these terrorists are carrying RPG, so they have this. They would try to carry out attacks on the army convoys, because RPG rocket propelled grenades are used by to carry out attack from a far distance on moving vehicles or army's position. So Indian army is alert right now. They want to neutralize this terror group before it could infiltrate into the Indian side and could cause serious damage to security establishment. Yes.
Tejinder, share with us this winter strategy of the infiltrators, because remember, time and again we've seen how in the northern reaches of Kashmir infiltration becomes difficult and rather impossible because of heavy snowfall, and that is why security forces have also revealed that infiltrators have started using non-traditional routes. Is there a change in focus when it comes to these infiltration attempts, because we know that the Pir Panjal range is also being targeted by Pakistani terrorists?
Yes, you see, Pakistan has been desperately trying to push in terrorists into the Indian side, and you rightly pointed out that they are using non-traditional routes. Some are infiltrating from the neighboring states of where some of them, the security agencies do believe that some of them enter into India from Nepal, where from they come to Jammu and Kashmir. The weapons are dropped using drones. There have been several such instances where drones have dropped weapons which have been recovered by the security agencies, but security agencies also apprehend that there were several consignments which have already been taken away by the overground workers of these terrorists. Right now, as you rightly pointed out, that in couple of weeks, the heavy snowfall would close all the passes, the higher reaches, the traditional paths which are used by the terrorists to infiltrate into the Indian side would be closed because of the snowfall. So the attempts to infiltrate would be made before the snowfall closes these passes. But the security establishment on the Indian side is fully alert. They know, they have the inputs about the terrorists attempting to infiltrate into the Indian side. So they are fully geared up to foil any nefarious designs of the terrorists. But also security forces do apprehend that this could be a ploy of terrorists to divert the attention of security forces,
Right.
and they could also use other routes to infiltrate. So they are not letting their guard down and ensuring that every attempt of terrorist is foiled. Yes.